It's my favorite time of the month, and that's because I'm gonna share my favorites with you. This is for the month of November, and these are all products, actually a mix of products, not just beauty products, that I bought this month and I loved. So I'm gonna share them. All right, product number one is a product that actually serves a couple of purposes in your home. If you like to have nice, balanced skin, you don't like it to get dry, especially in the winter time, then you need a humidifier. But as a mom, I also love having a humidifier because my kids are constantly sick, and one of the best things for them is to have a humidifier. But if you're like me and you've purchased humidifiers in the past, you know that they get moldy really easily. So I've always been like, I love-hate humidifiers because I love what they do, but I hate the moldiness. So Maddie from Choose Your Glow reached out to me not too long ago, and she told me that she collabed with Canopy, which is a brand that makes humidifiers, and she wanted to send me the one that she made, which is like a lilac lavender color. So she sent it to me, and I could not believe I had never tried one of these humidifiers before. First off, it is mold-free, it does not get moldy. In fact, the air blows out almost like if it's a fan. So instead of being like a mist humidifier, it actually just blows out wet air. I don't know how to explain it. It's just completely different. It's not a mist. And that means that it is mold-free. So I have not experienced any mold growth at all. It doesn't seem nasty at all. It's a really easy humidifier to use. It's also small and really pretty looking. It has like a nice soothing kind of fan sound to it. And the other thing that makes it really nice is that it's dishwasher friendly, so you can put the pieces into the dishwasher. I don't know if other humidifiers are dishwasher safe. I've just never seen that before. But this one is dishwasher safe, which also makes it more convenient, easier to use. It's one of those things where it's like, these are all the things that humidifiers should have always been, and I can't believe that there hadn't been a better humidifier until now. I'd seen so many people posting about the Canopy humidifiers, but I really love this one. It's a really great humidifier. It's also an interesting humidifier because you can buy these little like tablets with essential oil that is like specific to the brand that, just like freshens up the room if you like to have like an air freshener. I'm not necessarily an air freshener person, but I just think it's an interesting concept because it's like this little silicone tablet, you put it on top of your humidifier, and then you just put a few drops on it, so you're not putting it in the actual water, and it really does make your room smell nice and fresh too. So it's a great humidifier. I highly recommend it. It's not sexy at all, but it is very necessary. And by the way, it doesn't just come in this lilac color, it comes in several different colors, so you can find the right color for you. It's just a really good humidifier and great for the holiday season if you're trying to find a gift for somebody. Next, I talk about gummies all the time. You must think that I'm like a gummy fanatic, and it turns out I am. I love gummies, I love gummy vitamins, I love gummy candy, I love like just gummies. I'm an addict. I absolutely love gummies. And if you haven't tried the 8 Greens gummies, they're amazing. I am completely addicted to them. You're only supposed to have 4 a day. I don't know what happens if you have more than that, but I have definitely tried it because they are so delicious. There are different flavors, but I specifically love the peach. I also have had the apple, it's delicious. The peach is it's everything I've ever wanted in a gummy vitamin. The story of the owner is pretty inspiring. She had cancer, she was trying to figure out how to be healthier, and she just knew that nobody would really get their greens in, like green juices and all of that stuff. It didn't taste good. So she just set out to make it tastes good. Don't get me wrong, I love a salad too. I'm all about kale and arugula, but she makes it better by putting it all into these gummies. She's got all these like fizzy tablets. She's got even like lollipops. There are different options and different flavors. Again, the peach gummies though, everything to me. There's also another one that's like a turmeric one. So delicious. I could eat it all day. It makes me so sad that I'm really limited to my servings, my 4 gummies per day. And like I said, occasionally I'll have like more than 4 of them and nothing's happened to me. I just got like, I guess, a burst of extra greens. I don't know if it's that great for you, but I don't care. It tastes delicious. I would much rather have this than have, like real gummy candies, like candy. This is like it makes me feel better about myself. I live life a little bit better knowing that I'm getting my greens while eating something that's just delicious. By the way, the 8 Greens gummies made it onto Oprah's favorite things, so I feel like Oprah and I are like same, right? So there you go. If you want to be like Oprah or like me, you can buy the 8 Greens gummies. And actually something else that was on Oprah's favorite list that is on my favorites list, because we're the same, is it's actually a jumpsuit. It's so cute and so comfortable. It's the Rivet Maven French Terry jumpsuit. It's a little bit pricey. It is. It's like $300. But I had to know what this felt like because it seems so comfy, and I love a jumpsuit. The only thing I hate about a jumpsuit, it actually makes me chuckle when I think about it, is how humbling it is when you have to go use a public restroom because you're like fully naked sitting there peeing and just hoping that nobody like pushes the public door open, you know? Like you're like, did I lock it? Anyway, but other than that, jumpsuits are amazing. This one is so comfy. It actually is kind of baggy. It's not a form-fitting one. It does, you know, like come in at your waist. It's got a little like waistband. So it makes it a little bit more flattering considering that you're going for a comfy look. It's so comfy. It's made of this like French terry. It's not 100%, it's got a mix of fabrics in it, but it really is so soft and comfy to wear. It's so warm and cozy. I actually would wear it on the airplane if I didn't have to worry about completely taking it off when I need to go use the restroom on the airplane. But, you know, otherwise, I love jumpsuits. I have so many of them. This one it's so good. And Oprah loves it too. Next up, my nails, except I'm wearing static nails, and the ones I really want to talk to you about are from Olive & June. I like the way different nail brands look, the press-on nail brands, like these are static nails, but there's something about the Olive & June press-ons that last so long on me. They say that they'll last like 7+ days. For me, it can last like 2 weeks almost. It starts to grow out a little bit. So just like your regular gels or, you know, acrylics and everything, you eventually have to take them off, but they stay on so well on me. They have really cute designs. The press-ons are made of like PCR, which is post-consumer recycled materials. It's like $10 for a set. It comes with 42 different nails, so you can find a size that fits you. And it comes with everything that you need. It comes with the nail glue, which I almost think the nail glue is the secret. I'm even using their nail glue with these static nails because I like their glue. I don't know if that's what it is, but I just know that when I use their glue with their press-on nails, it lasts so long. You know, like the website and the description says that it's really easy to remove the Olive & June ones, but they're not that easy to remove because they stay on so well that I actually have to use acetone to take them off. Whereas like these, I could probably pop them off pretty easily. All press-on nails, in my opinion, just like gel nails, just like acrylic nails, they end up kind of hurting your nails a little bit. So like I'm not gonna say that you're gonna have like better nails afterwards, but I'm the kind of person that anything I do to my nails besides just a plain manicure with nail polish always ruins my nails. So when I'm in a mode where I wanna like wear press-on nails, I know I just like commit that I'm gonna be wearing press-on nails for a little bit, and that's okay, because they look so good and they last forever, and people are always like, oh, are you wearing gels? Are you wearing acrylics? No, I'm wearing press-on nails, and my favorites right now are from Olive & June. All right, so this next favorite is a little different for the channel, but I kind of want to try this out. So like, you know, play along with me a little bit. You guys can tell me in the comments if you like hearing about things that are not beauty related, but just fun to shop. I follow David Chang, the chef, on TikTok, and he's constantly talking about these Anyday pots. And if you haven't heard about them, I think he's like involved somehow, like an investor or something, maybe he's just a friend. And these are amazing. These Anyday dishes are made to cook food from scratch in your microwave. Now, stop the judgment, stop it, because I know when I say microwave, I posted this on Instagram recently and I had people message me and they're like, ew, you lost me at microwave. But let's be honest, you think microwave, you think like this is only something to reheat food, but back in the day when I was a little girl, I remember the microwave was being marketed as the new age of cooking. Like this was made for baking, cooking, doing all of that kind of stuff. And then now, you know, fast forward decades later, and it's truly just a device that we use to warm up our food. That's what microwaves are mostly used for. But with these Anyday pots, they essentially turn into steamers. So it turns your microwave into a steamer. And so it's kind of like the same concept of like, you know, like an Instant Pot, the way it's like sped up the concept of slow cooking. It's the same thing with this, is that it's sped up the concept of steaming your food. And it's the way that these Anyday dishes are made. They're made out of this glass with like a silicone and glass top on it, and it has a little vent. So you can make like rice. The thing that sold me was I saw David Chang actually put a piece of salmon, raw salmon, not cooked at all or anything. He put some of his spices like soy sauce on it, some of his like momofuku spices on it and stuff. And he was saying, you know, like if he wants to make like a full meal for his children, but he doesn't have a lot of time, this is the best way to do it. So he puts it into the microwave. He said that if it was for him and his wife, they do it a little bit less cooked, but it's for his kids. So he cooked it for like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something like that. The fish came out perfect. It came out perfect. So of course I had to go and get my Anyday dishes, and I had to go and try cooking fish in it, making rice in it, making all my like noodle dishes in it, just anything that you can make with like a steamer, but fast. And that's what I've been using it for, and it's amazing. I bought 2 dishes. I wish I would have bought the whole set. Maybe for the holidays, I'll tell my husband I want the rest of the set. They have a few colors. It's dishwasher safe, which is also what sold me on it, because I don't really want to buy anything that's not dishwasher safe. It's amazing. It's like, why didn't this exist before? Maybe it did. The other thing that makes it great is after you cook it, so if you have like several things you need to cook in the microwave with it or warm up, because you can also use it to warm up and it warms everything up faster and just makes it more moist and hydrated, so it's not gonna be dried out after putting it in the microwave. So what you can do is you can just leave the lid on and it keeps it warm inside the dish while you're steaming other food or like cooking something else. That way, when it finally comes time to eat, everything is still warm. It's just a genius concept. You can cook rice in just a few minutes. That's amazing. I mean, everything about it is amazing. So I highly recommend these dishes. Do not judge the whole microwave situation. It is amazing. Even my husband, like at first my husband was like, you're spending money on this? And I was like, yes, I am. And now I think he's like into it. He doesn't say he's into it, but I think he's into it. Next up, the brand Ranavat actually has launched hair care. They have a shampoo and a conditioner. Now I'll tell you, they seemed a little pricey to me, but I was still really into it and wanted to try these out. I think it's a really beautiful brand. I love the owner, Michelle. So I've been really excited for her to launch hair care. These products smell amazing. When you're washing your hair, it smells like you're just in like jasmine all around you. It smells so beautiful. And I know that's not like supposed to be the selling point of hair care, but if you know me, you know that I love hair care that just has the most amazing fragrance. This is amazing. Everything about the shampoo and conditioner, it just smells so good. That said, I was highly surprised by how silky and soft it made my hair. Because sometimes, you know, like you'll use a shampoo and conditioner and you'll just think like, that was nice, it didn't strip my hair, it made my hair like easy to manage, that's it. The shampoo and conditioner makes my hair feel different. It actually feels super soft after I've used it. When I dry my hair's easy to blow out after I use it. Some of the ingredients, I'm actually gonna read this, are pink lotus and hibiscus to regenerate and strengthen your hair follicles for decreased fallout, which is an interesting concept to me, and everybody hates losing a lot of hair. I haven't seen that change. I always lose a ton of hair while I'm washing my hair. I think that's pretty normal to lose a decent amount of hair in the shower, especially if you're like me. I wash my hair like every 3 to 4 days. So like to me, when I'm like doing a shampoo and condition, I lose a decent amount of hair, but I still like that concept. Again, I haven't used it long enough to like see a decrease in my hair fallout, but I love that concept. There's also an ingredient called amla for nourishing. It gives you a lot of shine. And then there's ashwagandha that helps to repair your hair and also helps to nourish your scalp. And then the conditioner has a lot of the same ingredients, but it also has sunflower seed oil, so it just helps that nourishment for your hair. I love these products. I highly recommend trying this out, especially if you love the scent of jasmine. It's so pretty. Next up, these are from Hindash. These are the Color Fluid Ultra Matte, I don't even know what you would call them, Color Fluid Ultra Matte. They are not just lipstick, because that would be my first thought, is like a matte lipstick, but these are actually multi-purpose. They have a really nice color payoff. They are matte, like the description says, but they're easy to blend. I'm actually wearing this color right now, which is Carve, on my eyelids as a base color. Nikki obviously put it on my eyes, and it looks so nice. I love a multi-purpose makeup product. I have the original like shimmer version of the Color Fluid, and so it's really exciting that there are 4 new colors. The neutral one is really like my favorite, because I'm the kind of person that likes a nice neutral multi-purpose stick. So like to have a fluid like this that's a little bit more matte, which is great in Miami with the humidity, to put on my eyelids, to put on my cheeks, to put on my lips, it's just really nice to have. So if you like a multi-purpose makeup product, these are amazing. Hindash makes some really beautiful products, so I highly recommend these. Next up, the Sireni Eye Renaissance silicone eye patches. They're so cute. I love an eye patch. You guys have heard me talk about them for years. I love that the like trend of silicone eye patches has become a thing. I've always liked the CO ones, for instance. Those are not supposed to be used forever, but they last for a decent amount of time. I usually get like 10 to 15 uses out of them. That was like my first introduction to silicone eye patches. And then we can start getting like the fancy ones, like the Chanel ones and stuff, and then Do Skin. And now Chloe Merlot has some silicone eye patches patches for her brand Sireni, and I love them. They come in this really nice, kind of like a little compact, I guess, for them. And there's just something about them. They're like a really soft silicone material. They have a little bit of a stick to them as well, but they're reusable indefinitely. Like, it's not like my CO patches where I have to like toss them eventually. These ones actually seem to last for a while. I've had mine for about a month now, and I really love them because they stay really well underneath your eye. I think that's like my favorite thing about them. You know, it's not like anything like groundbreaking or anything, but I don't know. I just really like the concept of a silicone eye patch, and I'm always happy to support a friend. So if you guys are interested in some silicone eye patches, the reason why you might want them and the reason why I tend to like eye patches in general is because it helps to lock in the benefits of your skincare products. So if you're using an eye cream or an eye serum or any kind of serum really on your skin and you want to really lock in all those benefits or really get that hydration going, you can put these on. I think it's like a really cute concept, and I'm just really proud of her. Next up, the Phytosurgence Verdant Forcefield Moisturizer. This was sent to me by the owner in PR. I had never tried the brand before, but lately, I'm just so into indie skincare brands especially. I just feel like in this past year especially, all the big brands, they just didn't really do anything that excited me, you know? And then I started to look at all the products out there in the market that I felt like were exciting, even in like the last 2 years, and I just felt like it was the indie brands that brought it in the past 2 years. Don't get me wrong, I'm generalizing. There are obviously bigger brands that have launched some cool products in the last couple of years, and there are also, you know, some indie brands that didn't launch anything cool, right? Like there are some indie brands that launch like stuff that just feels like pretty basic, but there are some indie brands that are just killing it when it comes to innovation and ideas, and I've just been really paying attention. And so this Phytosurgence brand, it's based in Canada. They also sell makeup, and all of this is just like small batches, so everything is like pretty fresh. The ingredients are always really nice. There's a lot of love that goes into it, is what I sense from it. Anyway, I've heard some really great things about the owner, Jason, too, so I was just really excited to try this product. It kind of has like a green tea tone to it when you pump it into your hand, and it has just really nice, soothing and nourishing ingredients in it. It has panthenol, it has allantoin, which are some really good nourishing ingredients that help to soothe your skin. There's PHAs in it, which I think is actually great for hydration. A lot of people think of PHAs and they think of like gentle exfoliation, but in my opinion, they're really great for hydration. They're humectants. There's licorice root, which is an ingredient that I just love in skincare, especially for that soothing benefit that you get from it. There's centella, and there's also green tea, and it has this green tea scent to it also that I just really, really love. I think it's a natural scent. I'm not sure if it's a fragrance product, but there's just something about it when you're putting it on. It's a fun experience, and it just leaves your skin feeling nice. It's a nice, lightweight gel cream texture, but because it has this green tone to it, it makes it more fun to use. I love it. I highly recommend it. I know that they had a sale for the holidays and they sold out of it like in 15 minutes. So if it's back in stock when this video goes up, I'll be very excited for you to give it a try because it's also pretty affordable too. All right, next up, this is from Makeup by Mario. He basically doesn't put out a bad product in my opinion. Everything we've tried has been really good. And I'm not on the PR list. I have like no reason to be like a stan, and I'm a stan. And everyone on my team is a stan. This is a Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette, and it is gorgeous. I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell you guys that I love buying a neutral palette, but I do, and they always seem to get better and better, and this one is so nice. You get 12 different neutral shades. There are some suede matte tones, which are more of your typical powders. They're really light. Nikki actually used a few of these on my eyes, and she was like mentioning how the suede matte ones are very fine, the texture of them, and then there's also these natural metallics that they have in here, and then also these really glossy kind of metallic shimmers. They're so pretty. I have all three types of the eyeshadows on. Again, it's neutral, basic colors, but again, I feel like you get so much use out of a palette that has these type of neutrals, especially when you change up the textures of them. You can just do so many different looks, but it's not hard to figure out which tones to use together. So this is really great if you're newer to makeup and you wanna switch things up and get a little like funsies with your holiday makeup look, but you still wanna be safe in the safe zone. This is the way you go. And then last by Persona Cosmetics, it's the DreamStick. I've talked about my love for the shade Teddy. Sona, who is the owner, came out with another tone that's called Jam. And if you know, NATURIUM also has a lip balm, or Phyto-Glow lip balm in the color Jam. And that is one of my favorite types of tones when it comes to lips and like your cheeks. This also on your eyes, but specifically for the cheeks and the lips, I feel like it's such a beautiful, like when you get into the fall and the winter, it's that perfect kind of like purplish undertone. It looks good on every skin tone. It just looks so pretty. And I had never even considered putting this kind of tone on my cheeks, but it is so pretty. It's a beautiful berry tone and it's just so easy to use. I love a multi-stick. I can't tell you how much I love multi-sticks. I just have been talking about them for years. And these ones are just really easy to use. They have some nice soothing ingredients in them as well, but they just blend really easily. And I love that she came out with this color. I feel like everybody's gone more like the wearable, like neutral tones and stuff. And she really hit it out of the park. Everybody wants like a little bit more color, a little bit more fun, but still looks really pretty and still looks really just, I guess, natural, but in a pretty way that pops. That's what this color is. It's a really nice, universally flattering color, and I highly recommend it. So easy to use. Like, don't be worried about this like berry tone. It really is easy to use. And last, it's like one of my splurges. I got this Nour Hammour leather trench coat. It is so buttery and soft and beautiful. I know right now, like a lot of people have moved towards buying like more of like the fake leather to be more sustainable and care for the animals a little bit more, and I truly appreciate this. But what I love about this brand, Nour Hammour, this is like my third or fourth jacket from the brand. I love this brand. I have loved it for years. I love that it is a woman-owned brand. They have all women that work on their team. The jackets are all made to order, so they don't like just make a ton of jackets and hope that they sell them and then, you know, get rid of the excess later on and like sell it, put it on sale and stuff. They make it to order, and they make it quickly actually. Like, they make it much faster than you would expect, because when I hear like made to order, it seems like it's gonna take, you know, weeks if not months to make it for you, but they actually get it to you really quickly, like within a week or so of you ordering it. And to be a little bit more sustainable, they're using leather that comes from the food industry. So they're using that excess, and I really appreciate that about the brand. And all of the coats are beautiful. It's a little bit of a pricey luxury item, but it's the kind of coat that I'm gonna have forever. It is beautiful. Everyone that sees me wearing it wants to touch it, and they're all like, where'd you get this? What brand is this? It's so pretty because it's just such a beautiful trench coat. So those are my November favorites. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.